Okay, first hour coming at you. Homework 40. We got to solve these exponential equations. So we have certain numbers that are going to show up on this assignment. You've got to rewrite these with exponents, exponential equations. So let's go. So say you've got 49, no longer 49. We're going to rewrite that one to be 7 squared. Just like 36, you're like, okay, that's 6 squared. 144, that's 12 squared. So we're going to rewrite our numbers to have exponents. Now these are all second powers. You can have third powers, 125. You could rewrite that to be 5 to the third, or 8, a little smaller, 2 to the third. So take these numbers, rewrite them with exponents to solve the equations today. 32, you got to be on your toes for this one, 2 to the 5th power. Okay, so our job today, solving exponential equations. Sometimes you got to be clever and rewrite them with exponents. All right, let's do this. So that was a giant example 1. Let's do example 2. Let's go one you don't have to rewrite. 6x plus 9. Let's do a 15. 4x minus 7. So the key to today is for the two bases, base 15, to be exactly the same. So once you have this and you have that exactly the same, you're like, dun, dun, dun. They drop out of the way and you can just solve the equation. So a great thing for you today is to get this base and this base exactly the same. Then they drop out, you solve the equation. Like terms together, x is on one side, numbers on the other. 2x, what do we got here? Negative 16. X equals negative 8. So what we're doing today, get this base, that base, they look exactly the same. They drop out of the way, you solve the math problem. Solving exponential equations. Let's do another one. 3. Okay, what if they're not exactly the same? Let's say this is 125x equal to just 5. 2x plus 7. All right, here's the story. 125 and 5. The 125 is what we worked on back in example 1, where you rewrite it. See, this is 125. You can rewrite that to be 5 to the 3rd power. And what that does for you is now you have this 5. You got to think about how the 3 and the x go together. Well, this is power to power, they multiply. But in doing that move, 125 to 5 to the 3rd, now we're good to go. We've got this and we've got that. They're exactly the same base. Once they're the same base, you're gold. You're ready to roll. You've got this up top to solve the question. So the 5's drop out, and then it's just 3x equal to 2x plus 7. Now you can solve this. Boom. X equals 7. Okay, not too bad. So the 125 you rewrote to be 5 to the 3rd. Let's keep going. All right, that was number 3. Let's do number 4. I don't know if that red is really showing up or not. Tell you what, guys, let me rewrite that. Make sure you can see this. Okay, we'll rewrite it. So on this 4th example, this is a 3, this is a 9. They're not the same number, but you can make the 9 become looking like a 3. The 9 you can rewrite to 3 squared. So your job, your goal, what you're trying to accomplish, get the 3 and the 9 the same base. We're almost there. So whenever you've got a group out here, I think it's easier if you just write it in parentheses. Then when you go to put all this together, it's going to look like this, like 3, 4x minus 7, 3 with 2, whoops, x minus 4. And the parentheses kind of get you set up where you won't make a mistake. All right, we're golden. This is a 3, that's a 3. This is a 3, that's a 3. Once you have both those as 3s, they just drop out of the way. So now you can just take 4x minus 7, set it equal to 2, times x minus 4, and you are feeling good. Solve this equation, and you got this. Okay, parentheses are gone, x's together. It looks like a little fraction in our life. 2x negative 1. And so that happens on the assignment today. You sometimes get some answers that turn out to be fractions. So we've got negative answers so far, we've got fraction answers so far. Okay, let's do one more that's a little tricky, and then I think you'll have enough to knock out this homework 40. All right, let's do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 36. 4x minus 5. 1, 6. 3 minus 5x. Okay, so here's the story. This is 36, this is a 6. This 6 is on bottom, we don't need that. This 36, we can rewrite it. You've got work to do on both sides. So we know this one, that's pretty easy. 36 becomes 6 squared, so we're on our way. We still got this, 4x minus 5, but my left side's looking pretty good. Now the right side, you've got this 6 that's on the bottom. We've got to get him to the top. So think about it this way. This is a 6 to the first power. I want to grab him and move him up top. So whenever you're working with exponents, if you move it from bottom to top or top to bottom, you just change that sign. So when he moves up, the 6 to the positive 1 becomes negative 1. So let's look at it. You've got 6 to the second power, 4x minus 5. Now you have 6 to the negative 1 power, so it's 3 minus 2x. Now we're in business because we've got a 6 here and a 6 there. We've got almost exactly the same stuff. So we're achieving our goal of getting our two bases the same. So once our bases are the same, we're in business. Now you've got this. So this is a 6, this is a 6. Got the same base. We've got 6's that we can get rid of. Now we can actually just solve the math problem. So here we go. 2, 4x minus 5, negative 1, 3 minus 2x. So this exponential equation just got a lot easier. Distribute the 2, distribute the negative 1. Ooh, be careful. Negative 1 times 3, negative 3. Watch this. Negative times negative becomes positive 2x. Oh wait, somewhere in there that was 5x. Ah! Sorry guys. That was 5x and I rewrote it as a 2. Sorry about that. Ah! 5x. 5x. Sorry about that. 5x. Couldn't read my own handwriting. Okay, so that becomes a 5x. Let's put our like terms together. 8x minus 5x equals negative 3 plus 10. 8x minus 5x, 3x. What is that, a 7? So there you go. Solving exponential equations, you just got to be clever enough to work with these two guys being exactly the same base. They drop out of the way. There's your answer. Homework 40. There you go.